Could Merab's level of activity cost him versus Petr Yan? Because the only top level fighter who was more active than Merab the last year was RDR. He had 5 fights in the span of 11 months, but he just looked very off and fatigued last night. Could Merab have the same fate? Now Merab, I don't think we'll ever see him run into cardio issues or a fatigue problem like RDR, but we have seen guys look really flat if they're too active in a short span. I mean, Gilbert Burns, for example, 2 years ago, he had 2 wins in the span of 3 months, was super close to the title shot, and he decided to risk it fighting Bilal on 1 month notice. So 3 fights in the span of 4 months, and he looked completely off in this fight and got dominated. Or Adesanya, for example, 2 years ago. He was the most active champion on the roster, defending the belt every 4 months. And then all of a sudden, the Strickland fight came, he was a huge favorite, and he looked completely off. And even Merab's coach said it. He didn't want him to fight in December, because sometimes things go wrong when you're too active. But after he spoke with Merab was adamant that he wanted to fight. And don't get me wrong, I still favor Merab to win. He 50-45 Yan last time, and he's an absolute genetic freak. But I just don't know if this level of activity is sustainable, especially if he keeps on doing it for the next year or so.